Monster Maze Part 4, Finish Line and You Win. Right now, the monster can travel throughout the maze, but there's really no point to the game. Let's go ahead and create a finish line that the monster has to get to complete the game. Just like everything in GameStyle, the finish line is going to be an actor, so I'm going to go into the Actors tab in the library and create a new actor. I'm going to click on this actor to be brought to the actor editor, and I'm going to rename this actor Finish Line. I have an image for this actor, so I'm going to open the Images tab in the library, find my finish line image, and drag it onto the actor to apply the image. Let's also change the size of the actor inside of the inspector. I'm going to change the width to 80 and the height to 100. Let's go ahead and add this actor to our level. Inside the Scenes tab, I'm going to click on Maze Level 1, and let's bring our finish line actor right over here to the top right. You can add your actor wherever you would like. We want the game to end when the monster hits this finish line. So let's go ahead and add that logic. Inside of our finish line actor, let's go ahead and add a new rule. We know that we want the condition of this rule to be overlaps or collides because we want the actor to end the game when the monster collides with it. The actor that we're going to be monitoring is going to be the monster actor. Now this rule will trigger when the monster overlaps or collides with our finish line. So let's think about what we want to do. We want the game to end when the monster collides with this finish line. We already have a You Win scene set up if I click on the Scenes tab. So let's go ahead and change scenes when the monster collides with this finish line actor. Inside of the Behaviors tab in the library, the first thing I want to do is actually find a play sound behavior, and I can find this in the Actions category. I found it here, so I'm going to click and drag it into the Then section of the rule, and the sound that I would like to play is going to be chime. The reason that we're doing this is we're giving some audio feedback to the player to let them know that they've done something correct. Next, I want to grab the Change Scene behavior and drag it underneath the Play Sound behavior. The reason why we're doing this is because we want the sound to play first and then for the scene to change. Inside of the text field here, I'm going to delete Next Scene, and I'm going to explicitly tell the game to change to the You Win screen. Let's go ahead and test this out. I'm going to click the Preview Game button and move my monster actor to the finish line. When I do that, a sound is played, and you can see that the scene is changed. We haven't edited the You Win screen at all, which is why it's blank. Let's go ahead and add a title to the You Win screen to let the player know that they've completed the game. I'm going to close Preview and create a new actor. I'm going to rename this actor You Win, and I'm going to find a behavior called Display Text. The display text behavior allows us to display text that we explicitly tell it to, or we could dynamically display the value of an attribute, and we're going to be talking about attributes in the next few videos. For the purposes of this actor, I want it to say You Win. Next, I'll change the color by clicking the black box icon here at the bottom of the behavior and change the color to red. I also actually want to make sure that the background of this actor, the white part, isn't showing on the screen. To do that, I'm going to go into the inspector and look for the color attributes. The alpha, which is the last field, is currently set to 1. If I change that to 0, you can see that in the top of the inspector, the actor disappears. It's invisible, but the display text behavior will still show. So let's go ahead and add this actor to the scene. I'm going to click on the Scenes tab and click on the You Win scene. I'll drag the You Win actor onto the screen, but because it's invisible, you won't be able to see it. Make sure that you click on it so you can see the selection box. I'm going to increase the size and make sure it's centered. Something like that should be fine. Let's go ahead and preview the game and see what happens. Let me move the monster to the finish line, and when I collide with it, it says You Win. Now the last thing I want to do is actually increase the font size a little bit because it is a little small. Back inside of GameStyle, let me click on the You Win actor, and I'm going to change the size to 55. Thank you for watching Part 4. I'll see you in Part 5.